Hi, this is Bob at Abbeon. Today we're demonstrating how to use the unique bending sword. We've got a 4-foot bending sword on the table here. It's been heating for quite a while. It takes a little while to heat up, but once it heats up, the unique part about this is the angle on the top of the sword. Right now this is our holder on the bottom, and this is our sword. This is a heat bar running through the sword, and the top of it is angled. We're going to pick that sword up. We're going to turn it over, we're going to put it on the plastic at the point. Now the point's going to melt into the plastic, and the reason for that is to make a groove into the plastic. That displaces the plastic. And the whole thing we're doing here is, of course, bending the plastic. But instead of just heating it and bending it, the groove gives us a nice sharp 90-degree bend so that it displaces the plastic, and when we bend it up, it gives us a real good 90-degree bend. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to pick it up now. It's heated, as I said before. Highly recommend using heat gloves. Put a little pressure on the top to make sure that we've got it's going to melt in both on the sides and in the middle. And the amount of time it takes to melt in there really depends on the plastic you have, how hot it is when you start, and external temperatures, so it varies quite a bit. Okay, we're at the point where it's now melted pretty much 3/4 of the way, a little more, about a 1/16 of an inch left in there. We don't want to go all the way through it, obviously, so I'm going to pull the sword out. We're going to put it back in the holder, and while the plastic's still hot, we're going to make the bend. We've got a nice groove in there. The two sides are going to come up, they're going to meet each other for a nice 90-degree bend. And if you've got a fixture, this is where a fixture really comes into play. We could set this in our adjustable bending fixture to make sure that the angle is correct, and it's just a place for it to cool instead of me holding it. But at this point in time, we just wanted to show how easy it was to make that bend and how sharp that bend is. So if you can see the end of it there, our angle, there's no curve in the bend. And you'll see on the inside now, we have a bead. And that's the displaced plastic that we made during the melting period has now created a bead on the inside. And that's it for today. That's our unique sword. Thank you.